thousands of hours of consultation over the phone, hundreds of hours of in-person care, thousands in medications, and even more in adult diapers. And you know what Andy does with all of these things? Throws them away and tries to blame it on his family members. So they've had to start documenting the things that he...
What's up, y'all? We're back, and I know it's been a little while, but yeah, your boy's been hella busy lately, hella busy, and I just literally just came back from buffet, like 2 cities over with my family, and good times, man, very good times. It's kind of makes you think that sometimes the time that you have with family, man, it needs to be appreciated a little bit more because time is very valuable. We don't have too much time nowadays, and just so y'all realize, I'm over here trying to open a fortune cookie that I never did. I think this would be cool to see what kind of fortune I got on live video or video. Mondays are a reminder that you have the power to shape your destiny. I like that. I really do like that. Considering Monday would normally be the side of the week for most people, yeah, starting or keeping the mindset that this week is going to go the way that you want it, I think is a good kind of way to look into things. But guys, I'm here prepared. I got my headphones and I got my glasses ready because the shit we're about to look into, man, it really makes me think. It really makes me think about the mental state of this world that we live in because this shit is, man, this shit is serious, yeah. All right, this is dealing with a diaper degenerate. What's his name? Andrew Ditch. Apparently, from what I get from this title, this is a man that likes to do some kind of role playing. I don't know if he sees it as role playing, but yeah, let's just dive into this. It's kind of a longer one too. So, shout out to Kiwi Tapes. The link will be in the description below if y'all want to see the original video. Of course, just as we normally do on this channel, we're gonna skim through some stuff. But yeah, let's begin. Let's begin. All right. So
Meet Andrew Ditch.
Turn it down a little bit. Okay, so just that last little rage incident, whatever you want to call that, this is very familiar to me, and it's very familiar for a reason that I think I shouldn't really even want to express online. But I'm gonna tell y'all, I have a very big family. Okay, very big family. The man who raised me, he's a white man, and his side of the family is all white, right? And they're very cool people, but it's mixed. And then I have my mother's side, of the family that's, mostly Jamaicans. And then I have my real father's side, which is just regular, I'm not gonna say regular, but just what people would call the average African American, right? So I have a pretty big wide spectrum of family members. There's one part of my family that has somebody who acts along the lines of this, and this is just why it's hitting me in my heart right now, because like, I wonder how that person is doing today.
I want to leave.
Hey man, come on.
I want to leave. Dad, Mom is on the floor. She fell right off the toilet. The past 2 days I was taking it easy for my emotional well-being.
Damn, is she really trying
Andrew
to get
Ditch, also known as the Poop Squatch, is a 38-year-old man from New York. Andrew is primarily known around the internet for his extreme disagreements with his family, usually stemming from accusations of neglect or improper care. From the outside looking in, you would think it's two parents complaining that their son and caretaker is not doing a good job. But in reality, it's the exact opposite. Andrew, who is nearly 40, has called the police on his parents hundreds of times for what he claims is improper care.
This is what I'm talking about, man. Again, I have kind of like you know, an easy example of this in my own life, so I can somewhat relate to this. But how do families get to the point where y'all have so much turmoil inside the house that you have to call the cops that many times, you know, to the same people that you live with? Like, what's gonna happen the next day after the cops come and break up the situation? You know, or y'all gonna keep this going? Is somebody gonna move out? 38-year-old man from New York. When I first heard that, I have to be honest with you, I was like, damn, this is like, I mean, under those two kind of monikers, titles, um, it's not far from myself. You know, I'm not 38 yet, but I'm from New York. But goddamn.
Hair. The more you look at it, the fishier this whole thing gets. And the lore of Andrew Ditch has proven to be quite the rabbit hole. But I feel like the best way to explain it is to simply start at the beginning. Andy was born June 7th, 1985, and lived with his brother Joe, his other brother Michael, his father Tom, and mother Janet. As a child, he was diagnosed with PTSD and was hospitalized numerous times for threats and assaults against his own family. One of the most extreme being antifreeze poisoning that his father Tom
What?
suffered. Though it could not be proven, Tom highly suspects that this was Andy. And as we proceed with
Man, again, I gotta be honest here, y'all. This is absolutely wild. Um, wow. Wow, I don't know where to begin with this because I want to say shit that's definitely going to trigger people. But what I've noticed is like when you have a child, excuse me, I don't want to say child because it's grown ass man, 38 years old. But when the parents have their kids, regardless of what age they are living with them, and they have this way of living life or being, you know, around, it's like they get too comfortable, right? This is what I'm trying to say. They get too comfortable and they like walk all over the people, and they just expect and assume and just expect shit to go their way all the time. Like, kick this grown ass man out, let his ass come crying back or something, or just let him figure it out himself. But yeah, it just seems like these people, like this man who I'm looking at, I've seen plenty of people like him, and I think they get away with too much because they don't really know the full struggle of like having to, you know, maintain a house, maintain your mental, go to work consistently, come back and pay your bills, and just be a responsible adult. I don't get that vibe from him, and apparently from what this title's called, the diaper degenerate.
this video, you'll find that Andy has a history of tampering with consumables. The next pivotal moment in Andy's life would be a car accident that he would be involved in. While riding his bike to his job as a Ronald McDonald performer at McDonald's, Andy was struck in a hit and run. Here is Andy's father, Tom.
He would totally be the type for a goddamn job like that, huh? Damn, bro.
Speaking about the accident and some of the consequences that it may have had on Andy's life.
And he's riding his bike on Hines over by the apartment and Fletcher. And we got a phone call. We're sitting down to eat dinner. Come and see your son if you want, because otherwise he's going to be dead. He's laying in the middle of the street. So we raced out, got in the car, went over there, and he's laying in the middle of the street. He got hit by a vehicle, hit and run. And he's laying there, you know, his face all mashed up and everything. And we had to call the police and the ambulance, get him to the hospital, all 9 yards. And they said, well, the lesions, bleeding, and probably a concussion, he should be okay.
What the hell?
Since, we always questioned whether or not he had brain damage. Get this, Andy used to drive. And he used to have his own computer business in our house. And he was high rated with the Better Business Bureau. And
damn.
He was an amateur weather meteorologist. And he locates storms.
So we get it. This man is going through a midlife crisis. I've heard about that, or those. But I have yet to witness one myself. Maybe I've already been through one. I don't know. But this got to be what this man is going through, because what we're hearing right now is like just extreme, absolutely extreme. Wow.
At the airport and all these other things and all that stuff and all the stuff he was interested in, and he loved the disabled. Lost interest. Can't do it. Can't function. No more.
Though immediately Andy didn't display any signs of a brain injury, the National Institute of Health states that it can take years for the consequences of these brain injuries to develop. In certain cases, of course. Do I believe this is the case for Andy? I truly don't know, because that PC business his father spoke about was started well after the accident. Here's a clip of Andy from 8 years ago.
And you're going to plug in from the modems to your router into the WAN port. Sometimes it'll be marked WAN. Sometimes it'll be marked just with the internet symbol, such as what this router has. There's a little universe on it.
That's some basic ass shit. But I see what he's trying to do. That to see you fall off from that, obviously something has hit this man hard in life, and from how he's presenting himself, or how he's just, not just, I don't know, man. I feel so like both-sided about doing a video on this right now, because now I'm hitting a part. Look, you can see in the background where he just left. And do you really think he needs any of that? I don't think so. We all know that Philly cheesesteaks are very unhealthy. Very unhealthy. So, like, man, that should be hitting, though.
Andy here, I have a challenge for everybody. If you want me to eat poop,
What?
I need you to subscribe to my channel, get me 1 million subscribers plus.
Hold on. Wow. Alright, I think we're getting into the part of the video where it's gonna be, it's gonna take an extreme 90-degree turn. And, like, we're going already 100 miles an hour, so, like, hang on tight, people.
Not only did Andrew run a computer business on his own, but he was also an amateur meteorologist, being good enough to actually work with real meteorologists a couple of times. Andrew also lived by himself, taking care of all of his needs. Granted, he didn't make enough money to pay for the apartment and eventually had to move back to the house, where he finds himself in his current situation, living with...
Why does Santa don't have a head? Why is Santa, like, leaning down? Is it because he's, like, not inflated or something? Like, I apologize for stopping the video just to catch that, but like, this is why I like video sometimes. You can pause the video, and with that phrase, the picture says 1,000 words or something along the lines of that. Yeah, there's a lot I could say about just this one scene right here.
With his mom, dad, and brother Joe. And that was when Andy began to behave in this way. And to say that the family is dysfunctional would be a massive understatement. Let me just show you an average interaction between Andy and his family.
You deny me my test kit for sugar, my medications that is at your house, my property, and my medical rights. Oh, let's go, Andy.
Wait, are they recording each other? This is what I'm talking about. Like, yo, they buying into... Alright, let me tell y'all what I was going to say at the beginning that I held myself back from saying. It seems like white families are letting shit slide a little bit more when it comes to their offspring. Like, let me call it out as it is. Let me get the backlash as anybody would get backlash from saying something like that, because from my personal experience, this is what I notice, like, almost consistently. I'm not going to say consistently, but it's very seldom that there's a white family, a white strong mother, a white strong father that's putting it down hard as far as discipline goes to their kids, as I see on the counterparts with even, like, fucking Asians and Hispanics. Black people, I think we're the number one family type that knows how to keep family structure a little more on point as far as like discipline goes. But of course, this could be subjective. All right, this is again from my personal experience, so therefore it's my opinion, and this is what I see in my path in life. Now, other people, even a black person like me, could think otherwise and be otherwise. But again, my path and from what I see. Why the fuck is the dad picking up the phone to record his son talking about like, you never gave me my sugar kits, you never gave me my insulin, and I'm gonna be honest, I think the son sounds like he been drinking a little bit too, but I could be wrong. He sounds under the influence of something, but let's carry on.
Because right now, I'm doing the same thing you
And I've been recording you all along.
Well, good.
It's going on YouTube to how you treat me.
The main thing that Andy accuses his family of is neglect. He will start recording, making claims that his family is denying him his prescriptions, denying him proper care, and not helping him in any way.
But how? Like I'm saying, you're a grown man. You're 38 years old, man. You're 38 years old. Why do you why do you have to go to your family to get the things that you need to take care of yourself? Shouldn't you be able to like deal with that personally without a third party? I mean, your third party is the doctors and whoever prescribes the stuff to you. Why does your parents like have control over all of this? That's what I'm not understanding. And if you have such a problem with it to the point where you're video recording it, why not take that shit to court? Maybe we'll get to that later on in the video, but yeah, scary.
Take this video, edit it, and post it to his YouTube channel, all in an attempt to get pity. That is the main purpose of his presence on social media, to post videos about how his family quote-unquote abuses him and how he is seeking help from the state, only to claim that he has received none. He has received thousands of hours of consultation over the phone, hundreds of hours of in-person care, thousands in medications, and even more in adult diapers. And you know what Andy does with all of these things? Throws them away and tries to blame it on his family members. So they've had to start documenting the things that he's destroyed himself. Here is Andy's father Tom and brother Joe confronting Andy about this.
Why are you forcing me to have...
Obvious, Joe, a lot of it was destroyed.
Yeah, I destroyed my medicine.
You open them up and throw them out.
What the hell is he looking in the trash
I
for?
don't need your
It makes
help,
it
you
easy
said.
for me to get it out.
You said that. I
What?
don't need help. I used to...
Yo, those are... What am I... Yo, is that a whole fucking bin full of diapers, bro? And if I'm, like, looking at it properly, those are unused diapers. So what the hell is the deal with that? I hope they're unused diapers. But then again, at the same time, what a waste. What a fucking waste, because diapers are expensive. I still have one child that still requires diapers. And holy fucking crap. Holy crap, man. 2024? Huh. Those shits you, If improvising was really a thing,
What are you going to disturb me because if you're misbehaving?
Yeah, Andy, I'm
Uncontrollable
recording too.
crap.
Yeah, well, I want that thrown away. I don't want it.
a trash
I
can
don't
full of
want
diapers
it.
and
I
pills.
don't have autism.
What in the hell is
I
going on in this house,
Good.
man?
Can you please let me throw it out? It's my shit.
You're having a temper
Please,
tantrum, Andy.
I want
This
to
is
throw
not
it
an
out. I
acceptable
don't
behavior.
want to have autism anymore.
What?
Please. I don't want diapers anymore. Please.
Oh my god, man, this is terrible, bro. And y'all posting this shit online? I don't even want to do this video anymore. Just for the dignity of this 38-year-old man, because like, damn, bro, I was thinking or expecting this video to be something about somebody who might have some kind of like fetish or some kind of like role-playing thing that they like to be in diapers and like to get changed. We've heard about that plenty of times, right? That's something that's, I guess, should be deemed normal in today's world, 2024, right? But this man is saying he doesn't want to be autistic anymore. He doesn't want to wear diapers anymore. Like, man. What do y'all think? What do y'all think about this? Like, whatever y'all thinking at this moment, put down in the comments, because like, I'm very curious to see what other people think, because sometimes I think I'm a little harsh on people, I think, but at the same time I feel like I'm the natural blueprint to the natural mind. You know, like my mind is the most neutral it could be in this life. Like this is the God print, blueprint, personality, mental state. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm very like nothing could really sway me because like I understand the world we live in. Like, what do y'all think this is all peaches and cream? Like, bitch, what the fuck? No.
You're
It's
forcing
gonna be
me to do
craziness
something
like
I don't
this.
want because
So accept it.
you're
Well,
hurting me.
Andy, if you wouldn't act like this, Andy, if you didn't act like this, we
It's a
wouldn't
fucking
have this
checkers cup
problem.
right there. Philly cheesesteaks,
I'm going to.
checkers,
Look, calm.
You're instigating me.
somebody's better.
You're being allowed
Hawk
to do this
Kalugi,
to
I
me,
think
and
they
I'm
just did it.
asking you to please
You're not
throw
allowed
it
to.
And what is
out.
this dude doing?
You're right.
I
Like, what
don't
is he
want
doing?
it anymore.
Well, you don't have a choice in the matter. When you misbehave like
I
this,
don't want
we have
them
to do what we
anymore,
have to do.
please.
His
He
family
just
is
seems, I
truly
don't know.
damned if they do and damned if they don't. If they
He just
allow
wants to
Andy to
like
throw out
cause
these
issues,
items,
man. That
then he's
some
just going to
people
pin
just
it
like
all on
drama,
them. He's
obviously.
done it in the past. And if they do confront Andy on throwing these things out, he claims that they're forcing him to use them. Andrew's interactions with these diapers are beyond vile and one of the
Yo, is that a
things that he's
camel
most
print
well
diaper?
known for,
I've
but
never seen
also
one of
one of the
those.
things that I refuse to
Dude.
touch on very much in this video.
Shit,
The
I'll
things
wear
that
one
I
of
have
them bitches
seen
too.
and heard are beyond graphic. From infections to
Beyond
talk of
graphic.
just how much Andy likes these diapers, it is hands down some of the most disgusting.
I'm being dead ass right now. I would like those diapers. Like, bro, those are camel print like diapers, bro. Man, that's like the next fashion statement if you ask me.
Stuff I have ever had to look into. I beg you to take my word for it. In the
We're
previous clip,
definitely
you
taking your
heard
word for it,
Andy
man.
mention that he didn't like being called a fake. What he's referencing is the fact that everybody mentions that he's never actually been diagnosed with autism, which he adamantly claims to have. If you point out this medical fact that Andy has proven himself, well, he's going to absolutely lose it on you. Here he is throwing a temper tantrum over being called a fake by his brother.
Before we get into that, I just want to express a point because yeah, I'm in a certain kind of mood today. I definitely am. I'm just like so grounded right now. It's just kind of unbelievable almost at the moment because I'll be honest, like yeah, just anytime like before earlier today, I wasn't in my best state. You know what I'm saying? Quite for some time. I'm sick right now. I got a crazy chest cold, and yeah. But when I really think about these situations, I really think about like, yo, you really wasting all this time in your life right now to just cause drama and just get a rise out of people, or just to get what you want, or just to express your feelings in a way where you could do it better, but this is what feels good to you, and you want to do it that way because it makes you feel good. Like at some point in your life, would you get to like, I'm just saying, would you get to a point in your life where you're like, damn, I wasted all my time, like all these years doing this, where I couldn't be really upbuilding my life and trying to strive for better or become a better person. And you know, because like when you really pay attention to this world, you would really think that trying to become the best version of yourself is the best thing that you could do, because of course we can't change other people's actions, right? We can't change what other people do. We can't change their emotions. We can't change their outlooks and their intakes on how they look into situations and scenarios, right? So yeah, man, I don't know, I think I'm getting a little too deep with this. Yeah, I definitely went too deep with this, but yeah, this is just a thought that catches me from time, and I apologize guys, I already know this is just a different type of video. I'm in a certain kind of mood today, alright? This is what it is. I'm in a different kind of mood, and shit is weird, man. This shit is definitely weird.
And father.
I'm gonna break this. No, I don't have it.
God damn.
Can't wanna
Look at
live
this
anymore.
motherfucker.
You're pulling me.
God damn.
You pulling me. You pulling me. The cops allow you to do it to me.
Oh, look at the back room. Oh, that little
Can you
stars
go
and moon.
upstairs?
Oh, that was beautiful.
Please, I feel cornered.
No. No.
The fuck is he carrying? Is that a
Please,
tablet
I
or a phone?
want to be left alone. You.
Just in case he does something.
Look at him. He's such an
Dad,
actor.
I want
He
to
is
be
such an
left
actor.
alone. You're bullying me. Please, I want you to stop.
Just leave the goddamn man alone. Damn.
I
Is
want
it
to
so
get
hard
my
to do that?
sneakers, Dad, so I can go run away.
What the fuck is he doing?
Please, I want to get my.
How can he like this is, oh my god. How is nobody able to see this? I really hope to God this doesn't happen in really what they claim autistic people, because listen, let me tell y'all something, and I know I will probably get backlash for this, but I don't give a I never would. Alright? Autism was a word that just recently popped up. If you ask me again, and I'm going off of personal experience, you ain't hear shit about autism like during my time as a child. And I'm not going to tell you that time if y'all don't know it by now, but I'm just saying my time, I can specifically point my time into a certain point in my life where I became where I was way into my adult years, where I could pinpoint where they started using this term autism a lot. And it really seems like to me to be like between, personally to me, I'm going to say 2015 to 2017. That's where that's where it started for me. But if I want to be like, if I want to go back a little bit more, where I could like challenge this what I'm saying right now, I would go back as far as 2012. I could be wrong though, and I didn't do my research on this, but I have a problem with autism because I feel autism is betrayed in a way where I guess these parents or whoever are raising these kids don't know like how a proper family interaction should take place, or somebody's not able to see the cues, the mental subconscious cues, emotional cues from their child that they're dealing with to know how to, respond to it. And I feel like that in turn like affects the child, and that child doesn't know how to react to certain emotional, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I feel like this whole thing with autism is. But I'm not no scientist, of course, and I'm just gonna call out shit how I see it. But I'm just saying, this shit should be easily able to be remedied. If this man is having some kind of mental breakdown right now, and he's talking about just leave him alone, leave the man alone. Why can't you do that? Why are you standing there recording him? And I'm guessing that this is one of the parents. It's the dad. Why is the dad doing this? Because they're both feeding into this. And damn, this shit is getting deeper, because like, if y'all both put into this type of thing right here, y'all building up something called an egregor. An egregor is something that you can actually make. It's a thought form. A thought form based upon a person's mind state and what they're thinking of. It's literally in the Bible. Excuse me, not in the Bible. It's literally something that you could look up, a definition and a term. Egregor. Okay? So like, I think the Roman Catholics, the churches, they knew very heavily about egregor. When multiples of people are on the same mindset and thought about what they're thinking about, it makes it more tangible. Okay? So if we have somebody who somehow thinks that they're autistic, and they keep feeding into that energy, and then the parent go ahead and ignore the cues, like to really remedy the situation, and buys into it, the situation blows up. And this is why you got all those goddamn police calls. I'm done.
Since you fucking called me a fake, and you hurt me. I want to get my sneakers, please.
This shit is sad. Get the man the damn
Yeah, he
sneakers.
dumped the cranberry juice all the way He dumped his cranberry juice down there. Into the dog food, destroying the dog.
Alright, so see, this is, again, just to expound on what the fuck I just said. Because it's even going on to the animals now. This dude just dumped cranberry juice into the doggy treats. Doggy food. Man, who the fuck does that, man? God damn it, bro.
Dog food. No.
I'm scared of you,
I don't
Dad.
care what you think you are.
I'm scared of you. You abuse me.
It is widely speculated that Andy suffers from Munchausen syndrome. It is a rare type of mental disorder in which
Let's pause that. Munchausen syndrome, also known as factitious disorder, is a rare type of mental disorder in which a person fakes illness. The person may lie about symptoms, make themselves appear sick, or make themselves purposely unwell. Okay.
a person fakes illness. The person may lie about symptoms, make themselves appear to look sick, or make themselves purposefully unwell. Andy has been proven to have done all of these things. If you want indisputable proof that he has not been diagnosed with autism, then look no further with this call from the Office of People with Developmental Disabilities, where they state in very plain terms that he has never been diagnosed.
Between February and March 2019, age 33, several psychiatric reports were completed by Trinity Medical, Western New York, DC, and Erie County Medical Center for Mr. Ditch, attached to 16. While some of these reports indicate that Mr. Ditch had an autism spectrum disorder, none of them reference any testing to support this diagnosis. The Erie County Medical Center noted in its March 7, 2019 report,
2019.
UAPIC referral details. Per collateral, Andrew has an IQ of 80, central auditory processing disorder, and another processing disorder. He does not have autism. He does not have autism. He does not have autism.
That was the statement of the Office of People with Developmental Disabilities. They went on to say that they believed Andy suffered from schizoaffective disorder, and that his self-diagnosis of autism was in line with symptoms of that. His family are all very aware of this, and his brother Joe has absolutely no patience for any of it, and rightly so. Joe despises Andy for the way that he acts, especially the way that he treats their parents. So when Andy comes up to him and tries to...
But you know what I'm saying? Like, what if somebody could have developed that, like, eventually later on in life? And it's really something truthful. This is what I'm saying, like, this is what the doctors, like, base their, like, their theories and these, you know, what they do their work around off of, like, random possibilities that could happen, right? And, you can't never out something, like, out a chance of something happening just because of something else, you know what I'm saying? I feel like doctors, scientists should know that anything can happen, and when you have different people, like, everybody's body is different. Everybody's body is going to react differently to everything. External stimuli is what I'm mostly talking about, you know, and external, it has to be, I'm guessing how this world works, it has to be external before it can become internal, right? So if it's affected externally, how it's going to be processed on the inside internally is going to be skewed too. So we're almost done here.
To solicit sympathy, Joe isn't afraid to start blaring his trumpet, much to the disdain of Andy.
Maybe I should show you what abuse does to an individual with this.
Please leave me.
What the fuck is... What? Yo, is that a fucking narrator talking right now?
You're not going to leave? Then I'm going to call the police and have you removed,
Good,
Andy.
good, do so. I want you to.
Get out! Move! Get out of...
We're done here. We're absolutely done here. Excuse me, I apologize, you guys, but yeah, this is very unfortunate. This is very, very unfortunate. This whole family has been sucked into this demonic loop, if you ask me. and I really hope they could see their way out. They might have. We didn't watch the full video, and excuse me guys. Again, I got a chest cold. Give me 1 second. I needed to let that out. Yeah. The link is going to be in the description down below if y'all want to see the rest of this video. There could be a hopeful, happily solution or end to this whole scenario right here, but I'm calling it wraps here because like that whole last scene right there with his dad saying he's gonna call the cops and shit, like I've seen this way too many times. So yeah, it's a sad story. I hope they get their act together, all of them. Just I think the whole situation would be remedied if this man was able to get himself into a proper routine job. This way he can support himself, move out, and just start living off by yourself and stuff. This way you can build yourself up as a person, because that alone time is very important. And I think alone time is one of the key factors that I think is missing from this situation. And the alone time, again, is the problem that pops up in multiple situations like this. The fact that nobody are, like, let's say, you have to live with people who are not in their best mental state, or they don't have the best emotional responsibility. I don't know what's the right word to say. I think y'all understand or know what I'm trying to say. But who's able to keep their mental screws tight, you know what I'm saying? If they're not able to keep their mental screws tight, living with type of people like that, it seems like you can't get into a comfortable state inside the place where you live. What's supposed to be your sanctuary. So in turn, like if your place of sanctuary in your home is a place where you can't get peace, anything that's like bad or mentally like fucking with you is gonna be expounded. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, man. We're gonna call it wraps here, and I appreciate y'all for watching with me. I know again it's been a long time since I did my last video. I've been trying to do these videos a little bit more more often and more common recently, and just my recent change I couldn't do that, but we should be getting back on that soon. So again, just stay tuned, hit that damn subscribe button, hit that damn alarm button, and whenever my shit comes out, y'all get it done. Alright, so until then, figure shit out. I don't know, just be safe and stay hydrated and eat healthy. Alright, that's it. Bye.